Divorce mediation is a wonderful tool that we can use in Alabama really at any point during the pendency of a divorce case. A neutral mediator who's experienced in divorce law, who is a lawyer, will host the parties and their lawyers in different rooms and try to come to a solution that both sides can live with to bring the process to an end right then and there. Mediation is not automatically required in every case. However, if either party asks for it, the judge must order it. And also, the judge can just order it if he or she thinks it's a good case to go to mediation. If mediation is ordered, then it is compulsory and you have to comply. Collaborative divorce is a great concept that hasn't gotten a ton of traction in Alabama, but we can still do it and try to encourage it in certain cases. In a collaborative divorce, both parties and both attorneys commit from the beginning to try to work the divorce out by agreement. You generally schedule several meetings and you agree on what professionals the parties might want to engage together to help reach a consensus about how the assets should be divided and what should happen with the children. And if you're successful, it ends in an uncontested divorce agreement being signed by both parties. A divorce in Alabama can always be resolved without going to trial through negotiation. It can be resolved the day that you decide you want to get divorced, and it can be resolved a year later on the day of your trial when the parties finally come to some agreement. It's always possible to negotiate, and it's always possible to come to terms without leaving your fate up to a judge. Legal separation in Alabama is far less common than other places in the country because it is not a requirement that you have that before you get divorced. Some people do need a legal separation to establish what their responsibilities and rights are if they do want to just live separately, but they are not sure they fully want to get divorced yet. If you do a legal separation, it is going to be an agreement between you and your spouse about what rules are going to govern how you live during the time that you are separated. And if you end up getting divorced, you will have to take another step and file for divorce after that legal separation.